Must put one of your computers up in that room. You can't have all the computers on. Councillor Van Nooy, Councillor Scholes, Councillor Skippers. I need you to confirm attendance. Councillor Schrader. Councillor Schrader. Councillor Schrader. Unmute.
Speaker, go and tell them quickly.
Please, thank you. Okay, and Alderman Bone has just spoken. Councillor Frabo.
Present, Speaker.
Thank you. Councillor Williams.
Teenwoordig, Speaker.
Thank you. Councillor Witbooi. Councillor Witbooi. Councillor Witbooi.
Present, Speaker.
Thank you. Councillor Van der Merwe.
Present, Speaker.
Thank you. Councillor Van Nooy, Councillor Schrader, Scholes and Skippers, can you please respond?
Madam Speaker, daar kom ons nou by.
Thank you. Councillor Schrader and Scholes and Van Nooy, please speak.
I'm present.
Thank you, Councillor Scholes. Councillor Twala is also not in yet, am I right? No. Thank you. Councillors, thank you. Also present is the translator in the meeting. With me in the boardroom is the municipal manager, Director Smith, Director Foster, and Director Mariswana. Director Hosting is working from himself. He's got a tummy back. There's a hand. Councillor Witbooi, your hand is up before I want to continue.
So old and test and.
Test end, okay. Thank you, Councillor. Okay. Councillors, so. Luando has just joined. Good afternoon, Councillor. Councillor Tingenbill. And Councillor Kluivers.
Good day, Madam Speaker. I'm also present. I'm not sure if you hear me properly.
Yes, we can hear you. Thank you, Councillor. Councillor Kluivers. Councillor Kluivers. Unmute yourself. You can see as joined. Yeah. He's probably just struggling.
Yeah, Speaker, goedemiddag. Good afternoon, everybody. I'm in the house.
Thank you, Councillor. So good to hear your voice again, and I'm very happy that you are better now. Thank you. Sound present. Yes, okay. Okay. Thank you, councillors. Can we have a moment of silence before I start with the agenda? Thank you. We are a quorum. We can start. Thank you. Can we observe a moment of silence? Thank you. Thank you, Emil. Official announcements. The municipal manager has just one official announcement before I will take over.
Thank you, Speaker, and good day to all the councillors and Mayor and Deputy Mayor, as well as the Speaker, as well as all the MECs and councillors. Thank you for this opportunity. We've got two announcements, Speaker. The first one is that we had a march this morning. It went off peacefully, and we just like to thank all the councillors who adhered to the call that we made to rather have this virtual, because we didn't want to get everybody or people angry. So the march went off peacefully. We received the memorandum, and it will now go to the petition committee to be dealt with, and then to council. That's the first announcement, Speaker. The second announcement, Speaker, is we are losing one of our heroes in the municipality that has been with us for years. Amanda, this is going to be Amanda's last meeting, and we just want the councillors to know, since she's worked with councillors very closely, to know that this will be the last meeting or the end of this month. Amanda will leave us, going on to better or greener pastures. And I think we just wanted to mention that, so councillors know we're grateful for what she's done in our midst, and we just like to councillors to also use this opportunity. Thank you, Speaker.
Thank you, Municipal Manager. Indeed, although I'm sad to lose Amanda, when I started here, Amanda was here, and now she's leaving, and I wish her well, and I know she will excel in a new position and wherever she goes. I'm sure we're going to have a cup of coffee and chat before you leave at the end of the month, and I would also urge councillors, so please to go and greet her personally before she leaves at the end of the month, because I'm sure that she has worked very well together with all of us. Executive Mayor.
Madam Speaker, yes, thank you. First of all, also as Executive Mayor, I would like to thank Amanda for the amazing standards that she set in her department and in the municipality in general. I would just like to thank her for her dedication and her service, and wish her all the best for the years to come. And then secondly, Madam Speaker, on a more serious note or somber note, I would like to give our heartfelt condolences to the families of the people that were involved in accidents this weekend. Some lives were lost. Some people were very seriously injured, some in Van Reinstorp, some in Langebaan, and some in Saldanha. So we just want to offer our condolences and also our prayers to those who are still in recovery. Thank you, Madam Speaker.
Thank you, Executive Mayor. Councillor Rwando, I assume that's your old hand of last time. Councillor Kotze.
Madam Speaker, thank you. I normally don't single out officials, but I think it was, I felt it necessary to also just mention that I want to thank Amanda for her absolute professionalism over many years. Even before I became a councillor, she was always helpful, absolute wealth of knowledge, and it's going to be a big loss, although, we wish you the greener, best of luck with your greener pastures and the future forward from here on. And I just wanted to thank her personally for the professionalism and always willingness and efficiency that she's showed over many years. Thank you, Madam Speaker.
Thank you, Councillor Coetzee. Councillor Vragen, you were second.
Speaker, thank you very much. Just two official announcements from my side. Also, thank you to Amanda and everything of the best. She made my work very easy. So thank you very much, Amanda, and everything of the best. Then, Speaker, just the second thing is regarding the march this morning. I am glad to hear the MM says that the march went peaceful, and it did. But however, I was quite disappointed that the officials or the mayor took so long to approach the marches.
Thank you, Councillor Vragen. I allowed the well wishes for Amanda. You don't have authority to announce any other thing. Thank you. It's quite clear in the rules who have the authority to have announcements. If you wanted to announce something prior or anything else besides wanting to latch on what the MS said about Amanda, you had to ask permission from my office. Thank you. Councillors, then I'm going ahead with the agenda. I'm at leave of absence. I'm at leave of absence. Leave of absence. I've got formal leave of absence for Councillor Lawani. He is much better and he's still recovering. And I want to thank Councillor Zandile Komani that is taking over in his ward. So I appreciate that. I'm hoping that Councillor Tuala will still be able to make it because I know he was yesterday still on his way from the Eastern Cape. Thank you, Councillors. That's a leave of absence. And then also, sorry, Director de Kock is also at another engagement at the IDZ. Councillor Rousseau. Councillor Rousseau.
Sorry, Madam Speaker, can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
Oh, thank you. I put up my hand a little bit late. I'm really not feeling well at all. I had an episode in town this morning, and Councillor Jackson's husband had to take me to the clinic. So I just wanted to also, on behalf of myself and also the ANC caucus, because I have not heard our Chief Whip and them speak, just thank Amanda for her service, her kindness, her professionalism, and that beautiful smile that she always wears. She is a genuine person and she is valued and appreciated, and she will be sorely missed. And I trust that only the best will follow her, and that goodness and mercy will always be her rear guard for the rest of her days. Thank you so much, Amanda, for everything. Thank you, Speaker.
Thank you, Councillor Rousseau. That's a very, very beautiful message. Much appreciated. Councillor Jackson, we saw your note in the chat box. Everybody else sound is perfectly okay, so you is the only one that the sounds go an intermittent away. Councillors, and now at the confirmation of the minutes of the council meeting of the 10th of September. Can I have a proposal and a secondment, please?
I propose.
Executive Mayor.
I propose, Madam.
The Councilman Babola has proposed. Executive Mayor, will you second?
I second, ma'am.
Thank you. Then I'm at declaration of interest with regards to the matters for this agenda. And I think Council has a declaration to make with regards to item number. Amen. What is that item of our other upper limits?
35. Yes. 35.
35 or 53?
Oops. And also Louise' hand was on.
Okay. Louis, your hand was up.
Speaker, I just wanted, thank you, Speaker. I just want to declare my interest, item 49/1124. When council discuss that item, I will excuse myself. Thank you, Speaker.
Thank you, Director. Wolfgang has declared is interest. And I'm still looking for the number where I must declare our interest.
Speaker, it's item 45. Item 45 stroke 1124.
Thank you, Councillor Williams. Item 45. Okay. Thank you, councillors. Then at feedback from the West Coast District Municipality, Councillor Schrader has not received the latest dam levels. She alluded to me earlier that she will send it as soon as they have it because we wanted to send the updated list to us. So we can expect that via email before the end of the week. Councillor Schrader, I will really appreciate that. Then Executive Mayor, items 8 up until 3.
Madam
Executive
Speaker.
Mayor. Apologies, Councillor Coates, I didn't note your hand. Yes.
Madam Speaker, I just want to, I don't know, but surely the dam levels are not the only feedback from district that can be given. I know that we're accustomed to that only the feedback on the dam levels, but surely as a district municipality, there's other feedback that we can also acquire from them. I don't know, maybe you can assist us on that.
Councillor Coates, I'm sure you are aware that there is a bilateral on with the West Coast District where we will share all the other things with the municipality, and after that the report will also be submitted to council. Thank you. Can Executive Mayor, can you now propose this? Thank you.
I so propose, Madam Speaker.
Please read the item numbers.
Sorry, ma'am, just give me a moment. I'm battling to get my, it is item 8, 11, 24, Madam Speaker.
Up until?
Ma'am, you have to help me here. I'm battling with my computer here.
Okay. I will assist you now, Executive Mayor. It is indeed items 8 up until item 47. That was handled at the Mayoral Committee, and the Mayoral Committee will be handled separately. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. I propose so.
Thank you. Before I ask for a secondment, is there any other questions with regards to the items of the portfolios, and then also items 42 up until 47 that was not part of the portfolios? Any hands? Councillor Williams, your hand is first.
Speaker, thank you very much. Speaker, I just have one question with regards to item 34.
34, yes.
Community operational services.
Yes,
I didn't have
sir.
a chance to ask this question.
Okay.
Speaker, I would just like to know with regards to the community hall here in Langburn. I would just like to know when will it be finished and when will the community hall be handed over? Please, Speaker, thank you.
Thank you, Councillor Williams. Director Polskin, will you be able to respond, please, or is it a Director Maliswana? The municipal manager is indicating that because it's a project of a contractor, he will respond in writing. Municipal manager, can I also add to Councillor Williams' question? Also, not just the reopening of the hall. When the building is finished, will the finance department will have the pay point, will it be reinstated there as well? Can you do that also in writing? Thank you. Can you say it on the
Yes,
record?
we will respond to the 7 days with regard to that. We just reason why we said in writing, we want to get all the detail so we can give a proper answer towards the question.
Thank you, MM. Councillor Bedboy, your hand is next. Councillor Bedboy.
Ja, Speaker, goedemiddag. My question is net dat ek wil weet daar's besprekings binne in die subkomitees en dit weerspieël in die notules. Wat is dit en hoe word ons issues wat ons binne in die komitees het, hoe word dit opgelos? Ek maak 'n voorbeeld soos hier in Hopefield is die afgelope sê 10 maande nou ja, 10, 11 maande. Hoeveel huise in die klein hoeves, hoeveel plekke afgebrand. Maar hier word die brandweerdiens gelewer binne in ons selfs op Langebaan ook. Hopefully in Langebaan. Nou hoe kan ons die issue hanteer, speaker? En die neem van notules ook.
Councillor William, Latboy, thank you for the question. I will ask now the interpreter to translate. Ma'am.
Good afternoon, Madam Speaker. There is discussions in committees. So I just want to know how are they resolving our problems, because there are fires in Hopefield and that, we don't receive any feedback regarding that.
Thank you, ma'am. Municipal Manager, can you respond to Councillor Williams' Councillor Latboy's question, or will the director respond?
What is the question?
Okay. The question was, there was discussions and it was raised on the items within the committees, and they questioned why why can't there be fire services within Hopefield and Langebaan? It was a question raised within the committee. It might not have been with your portfolio. But the acting municipal manager sat in all the committees. I'm sure he made notes. So, Councillor Latboy, my understanding was normally if there was notes made and questions asked that we need to respond on, that the administration need to respond on later should be filtered through the administration and the response given. I will now ask the municipal manager that ensures that the question raised with regards to the fire services being decentralized to Hopefield and Langebaan be responded on in writing.
Yes. Yes, Speaker. Normally, what we do is we will read those questions. The response it is to be part of the minutes of the portfolio committee, and then it will be. If it's not there, we will just add it and then make sure that we respond. Thank you, Speaker.
Thank you. Councillor Coetzee, your hand is next.
Madam Speaker, I specifically want to refer to item 11, which deals with the Legal Services Progress Status Report period July and September. I was under the impression that we dealt with it at the MACO, but I went back and to the best of my knowledge, because of the absence of all the legal officials and the at that stage, there was a request or a discussion that it would be referred back for later to be dealt with at a later stage, because none of the report could be explained at that moment. I thought we dealt with it in the MACO, but for some other reason it wasn't mentioned there, although there were some discussions. So I just want to bring that under your attention. Thank you, Madam Speaker.
Thank you, Councillor Coetzee. Noted. I'm sure the MM will respond in writing to your questions that you raised. Councillor Lopsher and then Councillor Vraagel.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. I just want to comment on point number 42. I have a grave concern, and it's not only on this specific item, but EDSS seems to not be leaving any comments on any of our items or most of our items. I can't say any, but most of our items. And it's a concern, especially with regards to point number 42, where local economic development units are also forming part of this program, and there was no comments from the department that oversees local economic development. And then on point number 44, I would like to raise a question. On page 117, it states that the CCTV cameras is installed in all 14 wards. I would like to find out whether that is in fact true and that all cameras are operational. Thank you very much, Madam Speaker.
Thank you, Councillor Lopsher. I'm sure the Director Mbaliswana will respond to your question in writing. Councillor Vragel. Councillor
Thank you,
Vragel.
Thank you, Speaker. It sounds everybody will get answers in writing. Seeing that is the trend, can I ask the MM to CC me in on the answer of Councillor Williams in terms of Langwell Community Hall, please?
Thank you, Councillor Vragel. I'm sure everybody that serves on that portfolio will be competing because it's also now mentioned here in council. It will be full council will be seizing in that response. Thank you. Councillors, then we are done now with this. So I assume there's no questions on 46 and 47. Well, the Mayor has proposed. Can I have a secondment for that? Councillor Aldermanship.
I second, Speaker.
Sorry, Madam Speaker, it's an old and I'm getting old now.
Councillor Mamabolo has second for the proposal of items 8 up until items 47 that was dealt with at the mayoral committee meeting. The next hand, there's no more hands. Thank you, councillors. Then we at addendum 1 is now the separate item for the adjustment budget for that item what was dealt with at the mayoral meeting. And can I have a proposal and a secondment for that?
I propose, Madam Speaker.
Thank you, Deputy Mayor. Secondment. Finance portfolio chair. Thank you. Councillor Williams, you have a hand.
Speaker, yes, I wanted to know, man, sorry for the item 45. Is that finished now? Because I wanted to ask a question with regards to item 45.
Yes, we've already proposed and accepted, but you can ask the question still. It's not a problem, Councillor Williams.
Thank you, Speaker. Speaker, you know, I'm not a person who is complaining about tools of trade. But nowadays, we are facing challenges with our tools of trade. What is the plan or the way forward with regards to new tools of trade for our councillor, Speaker? Thank you.
Thank you, Councillor Williams. Councillor Lawani has asked it at the meeting prior before he got killed. And by then I could inform him that the ICT department has already started with the process of with the specs for the tender. And I'm not sure where it is now, if it's at the bid evaluation or bid adjudication, because it must go through that process. It can't be a separate process just for councillors' laptops. It must be with all the ICT requirements of the whole of the municipality. It could not be done separate like in before. The MFMA regulations changed, so but it is in process. So hopefully we will have new tools of trades by 2025. Thank you for the question, council. Thank you, councillors. We have a proposal for item 47 for the adjustment budget. Because it's an adjustment budget, as the executive may propose, Councillor Mamabolo seconded. We need to vote on this item because it is an adjustment budget just for that one line item. Can I have a yes or a no, or can I get that everybody approves this because this is for all of us, because it's with regards to the wastewater treatment works in Vredenburg and it's a service delivery item. The works of the party, are you all in agreement? Can I have
yes, Speaker.
Okay. Chief of the ANC still not logged in. Councillor Rousseau. Councillor Rousseau.
Sorry, Madam Speaker, I was just in the bathroom. Can you repeat that?
We're at the adjustment budget to ensure that we are compliant and rectify and maintain the wastewater treatment works in Vredenburg. Item 47, it's an adjustment budget and we need to vote on it. Can I have your concurrence?
Yes, you have my concurrence, Speaker, and that of the ANC councillors. Definitely, because it is needed and it is service delivery. Thank you.
Thank you, Councillor Rousseau. Councillor Vragel.
It's a yes
Councillor
from me.
Witbooi.
It's a yes from me, Speaker.
Thank you, Councillor Brown. Councillor Witbooi.
From the Good Party, we support it, Speaker.
Thank you. Councillor Bimbo. Councillor Wando. Councillor Wando. Unmute yourself. Councillor Kootse, are you in agreement?
Yes, Speaker, I support.
Thank you. Councillor Lwando. It
Yeah,
seems
good
you
day,
struggle.
good day. Good
Are you in
day.
agreement? You can speak, yes, Councillor. You in agreement?
Good day, Madam Speaker, and good day, councillors and officials. Yeah, you know, Madam Speaker, the EFF, most of the time we are not agreed on this, but at this moment, yes, EFF is supporting, it's agreed. Thank you.
Thank you, Councillor Bimbo. Administration, you can then say that unanimously accepted. Thank you. Now I'm at addendum 2. Item number 48 is the appointment of the new audit committee member. The recommendations is there for the one person, and the second bullet point that the municipal manager's office ensure that they go out and re-advertise for the extra 2 members. Can I have a proposal and a second one, please?
I propose, Madam Speaker.
Thank you,
second,
Deputy
Speaker.
Mayor. Thank you, Councilmember Paul. Is there any questions for clarity or anybody else that wants to vote against it? Councillor Jackson.
Good afternoon, Madam Speaker. I was only saying that the NCC supports the adjustment budget because we want asked for our vote. So for noting purposes, please note that we do support that.
Apologies, I missed your hand. Apologies, ma'am.
Not a problem.
Please include Councillor Jackson's support for the item. Councillor Witbooi. We're on the audit committee item. Councillor Witbooi.
Speaker, we support it, but it's an old end. But we support
Okay. Thank you, Councillor Witbooi. I had a proposal and a second. Thank you very much. Please note, administration, please include in your minutes. I want to be copied when the advertisement go out because we will be becoming non-compliant if we don't go through this advert very soon. Thank you. Thank you. Councillors, I'm at addendum 3. Director Forsking, you need to leave the meeting now quickly so we can deal with the matter.
I would like to confirm, Madam Speaker, that Director Forsking has left the meeting.
As he left. Okay, all right, thank you. Okay. Councillors, we're at item 49/11. The report is quite clear. Councillor Witbooi, is that a new hand?
It's a new end, Speaker.
Okay, yes, you may speak.
Where's the Good Party support this item?
Thank you for the proposal. Thank you very much. Can I have a second one for that?
I second, Madam Speaker.
Thank you. If there's no counter proposal or against, then I will declare that this item has unanimously been accepted. Thank you, councillors. Then we're at item 50, the awarding of aldermanship. Is there any questions for clarity before I ask for a proposal and a second? Councillor Williams.
Speaker, thank you very much. Speaker, I did scrutinize that list with all the names. But I don't see Alderman Semi Claasen's name on that list. You must correct me if I'm wrong. When he was the councillor here by us, he was given that position as an alderman here by Saldanha Municipality. But his name is not on that list. If I'm wrong, please correct me. Thank you, Speaker.
Okay, thank you, Councillor Williams. The municipal manager will respond.
Thank you, thank you, Speaker. Speaker, these were only the names that has been awarded because they went through they are all councillors that comes from Saldanha. Councillor Klaasen, so we recognize Councillor Klaasen as an alderman. Got most of councillors' experience from from another municipality. But should council want us to add here, we don't have a problem.
Thank you. So if there is a request that we must add it in here, we can do that. The next hand that was raised was Councillor Jackson and then the Executive Mayor.
Good afternoon, Madam Speaker. I'm not quite sure if I may be a bit lost here, but have we missed item number 50, the one regarding the council and committee meetings? I don't think Speaker dealt with that
Yes,
item. Or maybe
I'm gonna deal with that one last because there's changes to be made.
Okay, sorry. Then I'll make my input when Speaker deals with that. Thank you so much, Madam Speaker.
Thank you. Executive Mayor.
Madam Speaker, I just want to correct the record of what the MM had said. Alderman Sammy Claassen obtained his aldermanship in Berg River, and he asked us to confirm it in Saldanha Bay when he started here as a councillor. He did not obtain it here, he obtained it in Berg River. That's why he's not on the list, Madam.
Thank you, Executive Mayor. The Municipal Manager is note of that. Thank you very much. Deputy Mayor.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. I would just like to draw administration's attention to a mistake that was made on page 66. Points was allocated to me as Executive Mayor and not as the Deputy Mayor. So just for noting purposes, thank you very much, Madam Speaker.
You're quite honest about it. You also want aldermanship.
No, thank you, not yet. Thank you, Madam Speaker. I'm still too young for that.
Councillor Courtster.
Madam Speaker, yeah, there was a glitch in electricity. I lost all contact with you since Louis has left. So I'm totally in the dark of what has happened and till now.
Councillor, we're still just out at one item of the aldermanship, and I've had a proposal and a secondment, and we're just debating. Can I have a proposal and a secondment after we debate it now? And we will correct Alderman Claassen's conclusion.
I propose,
okay,
Madam Speaker.
Thank you. Councillors, then
Madam Speaker, are we going to discuss the aldermanship? Sorry, as I said, I lost contact with you.
Okay, I will allow you. You may speak on the aldermanship.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. I want to point you or draw your attention to paragraph 2, the background, and specifically C2, where it says actions of such a councillor in his private life compromises the council's credibility and integrity that aldermanship should be removed. Now, it's quite a privilege to become an alderman at some stage because of the time that they spend and so forth and so forth. But I also want to, and it falls within your ambit of your being responsible for discipline in council, Madam Speaker, that we should also look at instances, because I can point it out, which I'm refrained to do today, that there are councillors that has actually, whose actions in their private life and compromise the credibility of integrity of the municipality in the past, that we have not dealt with it. So we have to deal with these things at some stage, otherwise we make a mockery of this system. That's all I need to say, Madam Speaker.
Thank you, Councillor Courtson. Councillors, then I'm going to deal with item 52 and then 51. Item 52 is the application to use a MIG funding. Is there questions for clarity before I ask a proposal and a secondment? None. Can I have a proposal and a secondment, please?
I propose, Madam Speaker.
I second, Speaker.
Thank you, Councillor Mamabolo. The item is unanimously accepted. Councillors, and I want to take you to item 50, the city meeting of council for January 25th to December 25th. The administration has accidentally left out the aesthetics committee meetings. It will be added in the calendar in the first week of every month. And then the first council meeting in January will be amended to the week before. The MECO meeting will be on the 21st and the council meeting on the 23rd. Councillor Jackson, you wanted to give input on the meeting calendar item.
Thank you so much for that, Madam Speaker. Madam Speaker, I just wanted to make the recommendation that we maybe just look into it, because for the past 2 portfolio meetings, I was unable to attend because I had to attend to the impact training or anything impact related. And it's quite difficult for me because being the only representative for the NCC, it's difficult because now I don't really know what's going on within the portfolios because another person's interpretation is different than mine. So I don't have that platform to put forth my questions, etc., etc. So if we could maybe just look into ways that that doesn't happen going forward. So that's just the recommendation that I wanted to make so that it avoids me having to miss any portfolio meetings.
Thank you, Councillor Jackson. Councillor Jackson, when we done and approve this, our calendar goes to SALGA, to everyone that has an influence on our lives as work for council. So, and that you must take up with SALGA. SALGA get updates. Can you please mute yourself?
Dis wat ek bedoel.
Alderman, please mute yourself. So, Councillor Jackson, you need to take that up with SALGA and the impact provincially, because we can't change it just because it has an influence on your lives as well. Apologies for that. They get updates, same as the West Coast District, and that's how they must align their programs. So please take it up with them, because I want everybody to be able to present in our committee meetings. Councillors, thank you. Can I have a proposal in a second? Proposal to adopt.
I propose, Speaker.
You, Mama Bolo, can you second it?
I second, Madam Speaker.
Thank you, Deputy. Councillors, in addendum 4. Any questions for clarity, or can we have a proposal and a secondment?
Madam Speaker.
Councillor Coetzee.
Just for clarity,
yes,
I want to refer you to page 2 of that document. I think it's on page 570. That's the other indication. It says there the training is implemented in cooperation with the Swedish Association of Local Authorities and Regions. SALA will consist of several sessions, namely inception workshop on the 29th January till the 2nd of February 2025. And then a Swedish phase of 30 August till 12 September 2025 and a final workshop in January, February 2026. Then they say the inception will take place in Algeria from the 29th till the 2nd of February 2025. And then the rest will take place in Sweden. The next paragraph, I just want to point it out, says that CEDA sponsored and covers all international calls, international travels, including those to and from Sweden. But they failed to say anything in this report with regards to the cost to Algeria. Now, I have had a chat with Marius Hermanus, and he said, to the best of his knowledge, it will also include that. But I just wanted clarity on that we don't sit at another stage where it possibly excluded that. Because if I only rely on the report, it seems to me as if it only includes the Swedish trips. I just want clarity on that, because Stefan couldn't answer me because he was not part of the discussions when this was tabled.
Councillor Coetzee, thank you for that clarity. Question, Municipal Manager, will you respond, please?
Thank you, Speaker. No, we, in terms of our understanding of the invitation, this is the cost. All costs will go to the Swedish department. All international travels will be covered by them, by CEDA, who is sponsoring this, like they did. If Council remember, Council approved previously. We also had an invitation from the Swedish group that visited us the other day. I think there's if Council can remember that, we've sent 2 of our people already, and the financial implication was only the SNT, and there was no accommodation or food or any other implication. So our understanding and the request here is that it will be only the financial implication for council will only be in terms of our policy, which is the S&T, and not any travel or accommodation costs.
But S&T is stay and travel.
Yeah. That we need to. There's an allowance in terms of our policy for every person that goes overseas. Remember, the rand is a bit. It's about. You need 20 rand for a dollar, depending on where you're going. So we have to foresee for that. That's also in our policy.
We need the same for the officials. Councillor Vrago.
Thank you, Speaker. I just want to find out, is it only one of our delegates that can go? Just one woman?
Thank you for the question, Councillor Vrago. It's quite clear in the item also for this round, they only invited female mayors and deputy mayors. Councillor Fowler.
Thank you, Speaker. I actually just wanted to propose.
Oh, thank you. Executive Mayor.
Madam Speaker, I just wanted to point out there that the item's actually very clear. It says all international travel. That means it includes all the countries in the world, including Sweden, which for them is not international travel. So the item actually speaks to any other country and to Sweden itself. Thank you, Madam Speaker.
Thank you, Executive Mayor. Councillor Fowler has proposed. Can I have a secondment, please?
I second, Speaker.